Nothing's where you think it is.
Where is it?
I'm glad you asked. The Peters projection.
What the hell is that?
It's where you've been living this whole time.
So here's the problem. What we professional cartographers refer to as the orange peel problem. You want to map what's on the outside of it onto a piece of flat paper. If you take the skin of the Earth off it and put it down on the ground, it's not flat. It isn't a flat thing. I mean, as much as you try to flatten it, it kind of sticks up. And this is the problem that all cartographers have to deal with, all people who make maps. It's a basic geometry problem.
Over thousands of years, cartographers have devised clever formulas that describe how points from one surface can be transferred to another. Some project these points onto a cylinder, others project them on a cone, still others project points directly to the plane. But there's no perfect way to flatten the Earth. Every projection has some distortion. A famous example is a map made by Gerardus Mercator in 1569. Any line drawn across it would show a constant compass direction, and for centuries, sailors used it to chart courses around the world.
You asked. The Peters projection.
It has fidelity of axis.
Fidelity of position.
East-west lines are parallel and intersect north-south axes at right angles.
The size is the first sign of the importance of a country. The base of my world history is the fairness to all peoples. We have to have one map, not for one country, but for the whole world.
According to your social studies teachers, what were continents? Largest land masses on the face of the Earth, right? Now, do you know the continents? Africa, Asia, Australia, Antarctica, Europe, North America, and South America. Did I say Greenland? Well, Greenland isn't a continent, but it's a huge landmass according to this map, right? The map is a flat-out lie, people. If you read the legend on the map, here it says, in fact, South America is actually 9 times larger than Greenland.
North America, South America, Europe, Africa, Asia, Australia, Antarctica.
North America, South America, Africa, Europe, Australia, Antarctica, and I'm going to say the South Pole, but I don't know if that's accurate.
Australia, Asia, Africa, North America, South America, North Pole, South Pole, Greenland, Iceland. I'm up to 8. I'm missing one. Let's think about it.
North America, South America, Africa, Asia, Antarctica, Australia.
Okay.
It's Antarctica.
Okay.
North America, South America, Africa, Asia, Europe.
I knew Antarctica was big, but I knew it's not as big as Asia, so I put that one second. Australia is definitely, I think, the smallest.
Well, and this I remember distinctly. Asia's the largest, Africa's the next land size. These I'm not 100% sure about. You know, I'm just guessing North America's a little larger. It's either Antarctica or Australia is the smallest continent, and Europe has to be between the two.
Asia is huge.
Okay.
It has China.
Okay. Good.
Antarctica, I feel like covers a pretty big space. North America has Canada also.
Well, obviously this one, because this one is obviously stretched out, fit an HD television or something like that.
That one. I don't know what's happening to Africa there. It's too narrow in this picture, I think. I think this one's a great map.
Okay.
Perfect.
What if I were... Because when I've ever seen a map before, it looks way more like that than it does this.
Okay.
That looks a lot more stretched.
Okay.
I think this one looks closer to what you would see on a globe, typically. But if you truly flatten it out, this is probably better representation.
These look awful distorted and elongated versus what I think the globe would look like.
This, because with the Mercator projection was had to follow the lines of longitude and latitude. This was corrected within that and shows the true size of the continents, particularly towards the equator, because they would appear smaller in this and larger at the top.
I see that that's much larger here than obviously in here. But for some reason I was thinking stretch and like curling under, but that's obviously not what it does, so yeah.
What if I were to tell you that actually this one is more accurate in showing how big the sizes of the continents are?
Really? It all depends on digital imaging and stuff and how it comes out. But how come you see more of this one?
Said.
Looks like Africa's huge.
Yeah. Would you like...
Because I also don't know what, I wouldn't guess that Africa's as big as North and South America combined. So it makes me question my thinking, but I'm still going to go with that.